Las Vegas, USA. Over the years, the city has transformed itself from the organized, crime-controlled gambling capital of the States to a slick leisure hub, more than happy to make money by offering traditional entertainment. And what could be more traditional than this? Strange as it may seem, the age of chivalry is not dead. It's just a bit surprising to find noble behavior in the Nevada desert. In recent years, America has seen a renaissance in Renaissance festivals.
I say we introduce our champions to you. What say you?
There are currently over 45 in California alone.
Make ready, present, give fire!
These festivals offer a weekend of family entertainment with reenacted battles, music and dance. And every year, Las Vegas hosts one of the biggest.
We would welcome you all this day to the wonderful Shire of Las Vegas, and indeed this fine arts festival. I am sure that you will all be pleased to see them.
All right then, guys, at the ready.
At the festival, nothing catches the attention of the crowds more than the jousting.
As you raise your lance and you look down your opponent and you see the fire in his eyes as it do come to you, and you're jousting and you're coming down and the thunder of the hooves, and you can hear his cry as he does come down the list at you, and you do strike upon his shield and he is striking you. That is an adrenaline rush. Does make my hair stand up. Look, my hair is standing up right now even as I am thinking of it.
I said, do you understand? All right then, now
Bill Woodford leads the Knights of Avalon, a full-contact jousting troupe that travels all over North America. But does he really believe that medieval armed combat can make it as an Olympic sport?
I see it as both. I think that it has potential to be a very large sport again, as once it was the sport of that everyone did know. It would be comparable to today's football games. We, as the Knights of Avalon, do prefer to add sport to spectacle, and as we try to make it entertaining as well as exciting and real.
Real might not be the first adjective that springs to mind when describing jousting in Las Vegas in the 21st century. However, while the festivals are theatrical by nature, those involved vow that the actual combats aren't fixed.
When you're going down the list and you're lining up on your opponent, or you're coming across, lying down for the rings, you know, there's definitely a competition in there. There's a competition spirit. You know, the adrenaline gets pumping, and it's definitely a rush. You know, you get in there, and then as soon as the hit's done, and the crowd rips up, you know, then it's theatrics, and it's a beautiful thing.
My legs are fully protected.
Jousting can trace its roots back to the 10th century, when tournaments acted as military exercises for European noblemen. However, the high casualty rates brought strong opposition from the church, so codified rules transformed it into a sport which was comparatively safe, while the introduction of gunpowder made the knights obsolete for war. Jousting became a matter of chivalry and honor. While the Knights of Avalon cut an anachronistic site, Bill Woodford and his band of men still try and uphold those beliefs.
All right, how you doing? What's going on? What's your name?
Alex.
All right, Alex. Hi, buddy. How are you? I tell you what, the little kids, that's one of the reasons I do this. I just love the little kids. Their eyes get so big when they see the armor and the horses. It's amazing just to see the magic in their eyes. It hasn't been lost for them yet.
Such is the proliferation of jousting troops in America that there are two different disciplines. In light armour, based on medieval jousting, knights use a 10-foot lance to unseat their opponents, protecting themselves with a shield at the same time.
2 points awarded.
Heavy armour, on the other hand, is based on the later Renaissance jousting, when knights fought without shields.
If it could develop into a sport, it'd really be a great idea. It'd be a lot of fun. It's very tough to do. You know, one, are you going to have the kind of audience that's willing to sit there through an actual full tournament? Is it going to be engaging enough to keep them there? Because quite frankly, you need to make money to do this, because you have to fund the horses, the armor, the ability to travel, to be able to keep this thing functioning. You know, you can't go from place to place with nothing in your hand. Otherwise, the horses suffer, and then you suffer, and it's just not worth doing.
I see both these knights upon their steeds.
In 2004, an international jousting league was established. Today, the league runs tournaments on 3 different continents. Here in America, competitive jousting continues to grow in popularity, and the Knights of Avalon are amongst those striking a blow for chivalry on the merry fields of America.
The ideas of knighthood and chivalry are honor, being honest, being true to yourself and your companions, and holding that at the highest level.